Thunder beat the Nets 129-121, with Cason Wallace helping turn the game with one steal that became 2 points, a total of 3 big numbers. So here are 3 things. Number 1, let's start there with Queso and the group he was part of that completely flipped the game in the fourth quarter, taking what was at one point an 18-point deficit and turning it into a 14-point lead. Cason had 2 monumental steals that turned into a layup and a dunk, which was 4 points, but it all felt like a lot more than that just in terms of momentum, and the whole team was feeling it too. But that entire unit just absolutely locked down. Dub, Chet, Caruso, Wiggs, of course Queso, giving OKC a lead when SGA came back in to slam the door shut. A 39-25 fourth quarter, 45 total second half points allowed for the Nets. It was a game of balanced scoring, solving problems together to another trapping scheme thrown at both SGA and Dub, and leaning in to that calling card defensive mentality. Number 2, so the fourth quarter flip was the story, but this is always about 48. And there are a lot of other subplots that are key throughout that made that fourth quarter possible. 1, Aaron Wiggins, who finished with 24 points, and he's now scored double digits in 12 straight games, by the way. But Wiggs was huge in stabilizing OKC throughout the first half as they had to weather a storm of Brooklyn threes, 15 of them in the first 2 quarters. And then a surge to finish the third quarter, led by SGA and Wiggs again, to get the Thunder to within 6 that set up that defensive clampdown in the fourth. And number 3, Chet. 22 points, 17 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 blocks, 2 steals, and a box full of other invisible plays that were key in OKC turning that defensive screw in the second half. Like this play where he switched on to Cam Johnson and cut off multiple dribble attacks, or this one where he flew all over the floor to shut down multiple open looks. It's his 6th game back, and he's still in his return to performance process, while also learning new things playing alongside new players. But one thing that's always there is that unmistakable desire to compete. 1 down on this road trip, 2 more to go. Next up, Atlanta on Friday.